Okay, so this is my Trinicillus Uranus female. There's nothing wrong with this enclosure, but she's just not using it to its full extent. I was hoping she would go up a little bit more and wrap around it, but that didn't really happen. And so I decided to rehouse her into a little bit smaller enclosure because it felt like a waste, keeping it a waste of space and a waste of this enclosure really to keep her in this one. So there she is, and she's quite good. She's not like some other OBTs I've seen on YouTube. Take Marilyn Moore's one. That one is completely crazy. This one is she's pretty okay. She's pretty calm. So this is the new setup, and I gave it a hide and some plants as anchor points and a water bowl, of course, because they do need water. And let's get to rehouse her. Let's put her in this one. Now, I did say she's pretty well behaved, and she is. But she's gonna give me a little trap pose at the end. But it's kind of, it's more like a cute trap pose, really. So yeah, as you can see, pretty easy. Okay, she's gonna come back up, obviously, because else it would be too easy. But yeah. Yeah, that made me laugh. Okay, and she's in. And she almost got out again. Well, not again, but she almost got out. She's pretty fast, but of course that's known about them. All worlds fast. Here's a better look. Tempting fate a bit, of course, with this shot. But as you can see, she's a pretty girl. Not that big yet, but she'll get there. This is the enclosure of my Cyriopagopus lividus, and I was quite nervous about this one because when I got her, she was giving me a very hard time housing her, and I really would have preferred not to rehouse this girl, but I really have the feeling she does not like this enclosure. I think partially because of the substrate, because this is, I believe it's pure cocoa fiber with some vermiculite mixed in, and it's not ideal for the Haplopelmas really, or Cyriopagopus. I'm sorry. I keep saying Haplopelma because most people over here in Europe still use Haplopelma. I did a really kind of elaborate care info on Haplopelmas. I'm just gonna hit the basics now. They like it moist, really moist. Now I know the top of this substrate is dry. It dried out because it's a critter keeper, but the bottom layers are still quite moist. They like it almost soaking wet, really. Look at her. Do not keep them soaking wet, but wet it down real good and then let it dry up a little bit and then wet it down again. This one is really crazy. Look at her. She's bonkers. She's the devil incarnate, I'm telling you. I really truly believe that if the devil had a twin sister, she's it. But then again, I love how beautiful she is, and I do love the attitude. Not the moment this is happening, it didn't make me laugh, but when I see it, it gives me a smile. I don't know why, but she's crazy. Now this is the new setup I have, and for this one I used a substrate mixture of about 60% potting soil, 30% cocoa fiber and 10% vermiculite. Now I did forget to give her a pre-made burrow or a starter burrow in this one, but I'm sure she will start digging for her own, and if she doesn't, I can always make a starter burrow. And a little bit about the temperature. In the wild, they live in rainforests, and in those rainforests it can get like 30 degrees Celsius or warmer, which would be 86 Fahrenheit and warmer. But it doesn't mean they need to be kept at those temperatures. Please do not, because that's way too warm for them. They really do not like that kind of heat. In their burrows, and they do not only burrow because they want to hide from danger, they also burrow because they want to escape the heat. And somewhere halfway in their burrow, it's only 26 degrees Celsius, which is about, which is 77 till 79, 77, yeah, 77 till 79 Fahrenheit. And that's not even at the bottom of their burrow. In my house, in the winter, it gets about 21 degrees Celsius, which is about 70 Fahrenheit. And here I have a narrow escape. Look at that. Oh, trust me, I'm saying words I've never said before. She made me sweat. I'm not gonna lie. She really did make me sweat. And here I was really relieved that she was back in her enclosure. But anyways, it's about 70 degrees Fahrenheit in the winter. In the summer, it gets about 80, 81 Fahrenheit. Maybe 82 Fahrenheit in the winter. In the summer, I'm sorry. 82 Fahrenheit in the summer. And of course, in their burrow, it's a little bit cooler than that. So, and they do extremely well in those temperatures. So, yeah, don't keep them too hot, please. They do not like it. Here you can see me shaking, and that's the adrenaline pumping through my veins. And trust me, I haven't had much happen to me that gave me more adrenaline than her almost escaping and biting my face off, really. So now I'm gonna tempt fate a little bit more and show her again. Look at her, look at her. Beautiful, but crazy. And this is the enclosure of my Cyriopagopus minax, formerly known as the Haplopelma minax. This is going to be the last rehousing for this video. When I got this girl, I got her at the same time as I got the Lividus, and she was a lot calmer. So at this point, I'm not really sure what to expect, but I wasn't as nervous as I was with the Lividus. But yeah, I'm keeping her exactly the same way. And again, the top looks dry, and it is, but the bottom layers are quite moist still. But it's the combination of cocoa fiber in a critter keeper. It just doesn't stay that moist. One of the reasons I'm rehousing, really. I'm having some trouble getting her out of her burrow. Yeah, some more keynotes. I mean, the typical, really, with these old worlds that burrow. Give them enough substrate to burrow in, and you're normally, well, feeding them, watering them. Do not have too many troubles with them, because they will go down the burrow and they'll usually stay there. So, yeah, give them enough substrate, and they're pretty easy to care for. There she comes. As you can see, she's coming out a lot slower than the Lividus was. Now look at my fingers, a bit careless there. My fingers just inside the top. If I would have done that with the Lividus, I would have got tagged. But luckily this girl is a lot calmer. There she is. And because she's a lot calmer, I really do like this girl a little bit better than the Lividus, but also because of the appearance. I don't know, she's pretty dark, really dark, and I really like that. I think they're both juveniles. They're not adults yet. They're not big enough for that. They're not bulky enough. As you can see, she's not slapping, she's not biting, she's not trying to escape. She's just scared, really, and cowering. Now, again, same setup as with the Lividus. I did give this one a starter burrow. We'll see if she takes to it or not, or maybe she'll make her own burrow. And the substrate is the same mixture. Now let's see if she wants to cooperate in getting her new enclosure. No, she's a little bit stubborn, but no defensive behavior, no biting, no slapping, no nothing, no trap pose. She's just being scared, I guess. So, yeah, real difference in behavior between the two of them, and they're both in Cyriopagopus, so that's kind of. This shows you that individual behavior differs. I'm going to give you a better look of her close to the end, but you can see that she's really pretty dark. If you like the video, please like it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Here she is. Look at how beautiful. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the setup. If you've got questions, feel free to ask me. My next video should be a feeding video. And thanks for watching. See you all later. Bye bye.